Hey guys, so last week we did the 5-day sun salutation challenge. Today we're going to do sun salutation B. So there's an addition of 2 poses. It does extend the length of the sun salutation, making it a little more challenging and a little more enjoyable. So let's start over on the mat. As always, in our sun salutation, you will begin in mountain pose. So remember, feet about hip width apart, arms down by your side, neutral spine. However, for sun salutation B, you're going to start with an inhale in mountain pose. So nice deep breath in, fill your lungs. And as you exhale, you're going to come into chair pose. So the first thing you're going to do is hinge at the hips, followed by bending at the knees, sending the hips back as though you were sitting in a chair. So as you exhale, coming into chair pose. Once you have a solid foundation, the weight is distributed through your feet. We want to focus on having a neutral spine. So paying attention to that pelvis, make sure we don't have too much of a round through our back. We're not overextending through the lumbar. So it depends on where you need to make those adjustments, whether you have that posterior tilt or an anterior tilt. Kind of play around to see what is most comfortable for you and how you can achieve that neutral spine. So once you're in that position, arms out front, palms facing each other, squeezing your shoulders back, inhale, arms come up. Hands come together, exhale, forward fold. So again, keeping the knees slightly bent, allowing your head to hang nice and loose. Inhale to halfway lift. Neutral spine, so watch that lumbar. As you exhale, forward fold, hands down to the mat, feet come all the way to the back into a high plank. So remember here, shoulders are protracted, so you're pushing out that area in between the 2 shoulder blades. Forward on your toes, keeping your elbows in as you exhale down through chaturanga. Inhale up, coming into up dog. Lifting up through the chest, curl the toes under, exhale, pushing into a down dog. So when you're in your down dog position, trying to remember that we're trying to create tension through the spine, so creating stability through the core. You can do this by having a corkscrew grip on the mat. So you want to imagine you're peeling the floor apart. By peeling the floor apart, it's going to cause an external rotation in your shoulder blades, engaging those lats, finding stability through the core. So again, always make sure that you're bending at the knees, going right up on the toes, playing around with that neutral spine. So here's where it gets a little bit tricky. So for sun salutation B, you're going to lift that right leg up into the air. So when you're ready on your next inhale, right leg comes up into the air. Exhale, we're going to bring that right foot forward to the front, coming into warrior 1. So the first thing you're going to do once you're in a high lunge, you're going to turn that left foot on an angle so that the outer edge of your foot is parallel to the outer edge of your mat. Looking back towards the front, allowing your pelvis and your spine to go in the right direction. Inhale, arms come up into warrior 1. So you may need to adjust the position of your heel to make sure that your knees doesn't slide over top of your toes. What we're doing here is squeezing through the glutes, engaging through the quad, pressing down through that heel. Maintaining that neutral spine. Arms up in warrior 1. Exhale, hands come down to the mat, feet to the back into high plank. Exhale, down through chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. And now we reverse it. So now inhale, the left leg goes up. Exhale, come through to warrior 1. So this time turn the right foot on that angle. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, hands back down to the ground, feet to the back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. So taking a few moments to find that strong positioning. Get a good grip on your mat. Again, corkscrew hands so you're peeling that area on the mat in between your hands apart. And slowly walk your hands back up. Feet back up. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rather than coming into Tadasana, mountain pose, you come into chair. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, back up into mountain pose. Exhale, release your arms down. So that is Sun Salutation B. So this time I'm going to go through it a little bit more quickly, just so you can see the nice flow. Standing in mountain pose. Inhale, coming into chair. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands down to the mat, feet to the back. Coming into chaturanga, so exhale, lowering down to the mat. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, the right leg comes up. Exhale, coming through to warrior one. Setting up your foundation. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, hands down to the mat, feet to the back. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale your left leg up. Exhale, come through. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, hands down to the mat, feet to the back. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Begin to walk your feet towards the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come all the way up into chair. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, back into mountain pose. So my challenge for you is to get comfortable with Sun Salutation B with the addition of the chair pose and warrior one. And I'd like you to try and go through that flow 5 times. So really it will be the chaturanga 10 times because you have the right leg up first, coming through to warrior one, followed by the left leg. So as I mentioned before, it will take a little bit longer than you're used to if you have been practicing Sun Salutation A, but I think you will really enjoy the addition of these 2 poses. So good luck.